How's it going on, everybody? To me, the one that loves cartoons, and in today's video, well, I'm going to be talking about a cartoon. So, Tournament of Elements is one of my favorite Ninjago seasons, okay? I really love that season. And one of the stuff that I loved about that season is the relation between Kai and Skylar. Tournament of Elements is a Kai season, at least for like the first 8 episodes before these bad boys took the spotlight from him. And I really enjoyed his chemistry with Skylar, okay? I just loved seeing Kai falling in love with Skylar for the very first time. I just really loved how they played off each other. And I just loved the tension between the two. Like they're both hot-headed. I just really enjoyed the relation between the two. I just really loved the moments between Kai and Skylar throughout the season. And Skylar, I think she's a really good character, and Kai is a character that I really like. So seeing these two again, just really liked the moments between Kai and Skylar. And the relation between Kai and Skylar had an open ending. It's not like they got together, like they were both still having feelings for one another, but it's not like they ended up together at the end of the season. Skylar just went on her own way. So yeah, it's not like with Rebooted, with Zane and Pixel getting together, or Jay and Nia in Season 1, Rise of the Snakes. Kai and Skylar was just left open at the end of Season 4. And here where the problem begins. After Season 4, the relation between Kai and Skylar is barely in the show. Their relation is very, very weak when you compare it to Zane and Pixel, Jay and Nia. It's just barely there, okay? Kai and Skylar is just a very, very weak ship. Season 4 is the best season for this ship, okay? The relation was just very good in my opinion. After Tournament of Elements, you barely see Kai and Skylar, okay? Because again, at the end of Season 4, they didn't become a couple or anything. They were still having feelings for one another, but it's not like they started dating or anything. So yeah, Skylar made a cameo in Season 5, Possession, but again, we didn't get to see her interact with Kai. And you have Season 6, where Jay brought Skylar, Dareth, and other characters to save the ninjas. And well, Kai and Skylar got to interact, but their relation in Season 6, they were kind of like friends, okay? Well, we barely get to see Kai and Skylar in Season 6. It was just a very small moment, but they really seemed like friends and nothing more. Like there was no romantic tension between the two like we saw in Season 4. Like that small moment between Kai and Skylar, they just felt like friends. So it felt like Kai and Skylar just moved on, they're just friends. And they had another moment in Season 7, Hands of Time, and same thing, they just felt like friends. Again, there was no romantic tension between the two, like we saw in Season 4 Tournament of Elements. They were just friends. Kai was talking to Skylar like about the helmet. And yeah, they just felt like friends, okay? They were just friends. There was nothing going on there. So it really felt like the Kai and Skylar ship is over, okay? Because after Season 4, we barely get to see them interact with one another. And whenever they do interact, they're just friends, okay? There's nothing more than that. Season 4 was the only season where these two had feelings for one another, but after that, what we saw in Season 6 and Season 7, they just felt like friends. Because the relation between Kai and Skylar wasn't really clear after Season 4. We didn't know what's going on between the two. And then we get to see them interact again in Hunted, in the season finale of Season 9. And there was a romantic tension between the two at the end of Hunted. So you see, it's just very, very confusing. In Season 4, they're in love with one. Season 6 and 7, they feel like they're just friends, okay? There's nothing more than that. You kind of feel like the relation between Kai and Skylar is over, okay? They're just friends. Then you have Season 9, where they hold hands at the very end. And you have like Jay and Nia have their own moments, Zane and Pixel, Cole looking at that cake. And then you have Kai and Skylar having their own moment. And you also have her wink at Kai at the end of March of the Oni. So again, Kai and Skylor is just a very, very weak ship, okay? It's just barely there. They don't focus on it that much, like other than Season 4 Tournament of Elements. Just don't know the relation between the two, okay? It's until Season 9 where we found out that these two are actually dating, okay? And after Season 9, we just barely get to see them again. Hunted was the season where we got a confirmation that, yeah, these two are still in love with one another. But again, they just always get these small moments after Season 4. We barely get to see these two interact with one another. Zane and Pixel and Jay and Nia are a strong ship because, well, Nia and Pixel are part of the team, okay? They're always there with the other ninjas. Unlike Skylor, she's a side character. She's not one of the main characters. And I feel like the same thing could happen to the relation between Cole and Vanya. Like, Vanya has the same position as Skylor in the show, okay? Where her relation with Cole is only in that season, and they just get some few moments later, okay? It's not a very strong ship like Zayn and Pixel and Jay and Nia. So yeah, Cole and Vanya is a ship that could really have problems like Kai and Skylor, okay? Because Skylor and Vanya are not main characters, so we barely get to see them interact with Kai and Cole beside the seasons where they're focused on. So yeah. And now, I'm really happy that Skylor is returning in like the next Ninjago season. Okay, I feel like the next season Skylor is gonna come back. Tommy and Reason confirmed that they will focus on her powers, the power of Ember, and we saw her at Nia's funeral, so I feel like she's gonna be there for Kai while he's sad for losing his sister. Tommy and Reason said that Kai will have a romantic story going on in the next season, and this really feels like it's gonna be with Skylor. She's gonna return in the next Ninjago season. So yeah, I feel like the next season could really save the relation between Kai and Skylor. Because I feel like if Skylor accepted Kai's offer at the end of season 4 and joined the ninja team, I'm pretty sure that Kai Skylor would be a strong ship just like Jane, Nia, and Zayn and Pixel. But Skylor refused. She wanted to do her own stuff. And that's why the ship is very weak, because Skylor, she's not a character that always pop up in the show, okay? And I feel like the next season could really save the relation between Kai and Skylor. I would love to see in the next season Kai and Skylor saying that they barely get to see each other. I would love to see like Skylor feeling bad for not being there with Kai when Nia left. Feeling like she's not very good for Kai, and maybe they could improve on their relationship. And also, I really want them to develop Skylor even more. I don't want her just to be Kai's girlfriend. I want her to have more stuff going on. I would love to see emotional moments between Kai and Skylor. The next Ninjago season could be one of the greatest Ninjago seasons if it's done right. Okay, I hope they won't screw things up. I have faith in the Ninjago staff. But let's not expect way too much, okay? Because we could really set ourselves for disappointment. If you're excited for this next season, that's totally cool, okay? I'm also very excited for the next season. I know that a lot of us are excited for the next season. But let's not overhype it, okay? Because we could really be set for disappointment. And that could be our fault, and not the season's fault. Because the season could turn out to be great, but we could be disappointed because we overhyped the season. We were expecting way too much. I know that we're all excited for the next season, and I hope that we get to see more of Kai and Skylor's relationship. So yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Do you think Kai and Skylor is a very weak ship or not? I think it's a very, very weak Ninjago ship. Okay, it's really not up there with Zayn and Pixel and Jay and Nia. Like, those ships are very strong. But yeah, so if you guys like this video, then give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. It means a lot to me, and turn on the notifications so you'll be the first one to know when I upload a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the one that loved this cartoon, and you're the one that love it too.